Hey guys, it's Betty from BakerBettie.com and welcome to day 3 of getting our sourdough starter going. Now hopefully if you are watching this video, you have gone through day 1 and day 2 of getting your sourdough starter going, but if you are new to this series, there is a link down in the description so you can watch the full playlist and get caught up with us. Now you can see that my starter on day 3 has started growing. You can see all of these bubbles, and you can see from that mark we made yesterday, it has about doubled in size. This is such a good sign. It means that our culture is lively, it is feeding and creating gases and acids, and it's really common for between day 2 and day 3 for there to be a surge of activity. But if you did not see this surge of activity, do not worry, your starter is okay. Sometimes it just doesn't happen this early. And even if you did get this surge of activity between yesterday and today, it might die down tomorrow. So it's still not ready for us to bake with yet. And if you're not seeing that activity, please don't worry. I'm actually gonna give you a close-up view of what it looks like. Here are all of the bubbles. And then here is the starter inside. I'm gonna stir it for you. And you can see all of that gluten structure and all of those gases that have been built up in our starter as it has started fermenting. So this is very exciting and such a good sign. So today we are actually going to do the exact same thing that we did yesterday. We're going to keep 25 grams of our starter and we're going to feed that 50 grams of whole wheat flour and 50 grams of water at about 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So hopefully you still have written down the weight of your jar. So you want the weight of your jar plus 25 grams left. So mine is going to equal 709, but yours will be different, obviously. And then we're just gonna go ahead and feed that. Now again, we're not going to keep our discard yet. Eventually I'm going to show you what you'll be able to do with your discard, but it's still not ready for it to be kept. So you just want to throw that away, or you can also put it in your compost if you are somebody who composts. Okay, and just like the last 2 days, we're going to stir that up, making sure all of that flour is moistened, and we're going to let this sit again until tomorrow, where we will come back and feed it again at about the same time. Now, what is happening in our culture is it is collecting natural yeast and natural bacteria in our flour and in the air, and there is nutrients in the flour that those yeast and bacteria are feeding on, and this culture is just going to keep getting stronger and more lively. So it's really important that we keep feeding it on a regular schedule so that it stays nice and strong and keeps getting stronger. If we kind of neglect it here at the beginning, it's going to be harder for it to get strong for us to be able to use it to leaven our bread. Okay, and I'm just gonna pop the lid right back on top, and we're just going to let this sit at room temperature until this time tomorrow. Now, please let me know in the comment section how it's going for you, and let me know what you've named your starter and if you saw any of that surge of activity like I did today. If you share any pictures on social media, please tag me at Baker Bettie so I can see how it's going for you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for our day 4 feeding.